What's going on, Empire? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, because I know you did. I'm starting to realize that a lot of people watch the first 20 seconds and then click off my video. You know how disrespectful that is? That's not nice, okay? I put a lot of hard work into these videos for you to watch 20 seconds. That's only as long as I last in the bedroom. That's not cool, man. So if you want to hear the announcement I have for the end of the video, please stay tuned or fast forward, maybe, I don't know, but I would prefer for you to watch the whole video. But with that being said, let's get into this first video. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. We got a lot of shit to do today. I have a question. Can anybody tell what this is supposed to be? The only thing I can get from it is the snake head, but everything else kind of looks like nothing. It's Orochimaru on drugs. I don't know. The only thing I can tell that this is a purple snake that kind of looks like a flower in the background, but I don't know what this top corner is supposed to be. This one is just very poorly designed. Unless there's a significance for it to look this way, I have no idea why the person that did the tattoo drew it this way. Or maybe because I've had this done a few times with clients, he brought in this drawing, like maybe his child drew it, his kid drew it. He was, let me get the tattoo that my kid drew. That would be so nice. If that's the case, by all means, I love it. Best tattoo ever made. But if that is not the case, we need a recount. It genuinely just looks like a whole bunch of nothing. Tips and tricks. Let's go ahead and make it bigger. So the line work is definitely a problem that he had. It is very, very shaky. Now that I'm looking at it in more detail, it's solid for the most part, right? Like, this is something where if this is his first few tattoos, that's fine. And he can work up the techniques in order to make it better next time. But if he's been tattooing for a while and this is just his work, we got a problem. It is relatively consistent thickness, but it is super, super jagged. It's all over the place. The color packing. I've said before, purple for me is a tricky color to pack. So you have to go a little bit slower with it. Make really, really tight circles. So when you color pack, it's kind of like, I don't know if anyone on here watching has mowed a lawn before. It seems like it's being more and more rare to see people cut their own lawn. But when you cut a lawn, essentially you make a row and then you want to overlap the tire about halfway through the last row. That way you have that overlap so it doesn't create a line of long grass in the middle. That is what you want to do when you pack color. You want to, whatever shape you make, you want to make a row, make a circle, but you set the ink in the skin. You go nice and slow and tight little circles to make your line, your row, whatever. And then when you go over, when you want to add more to it, you overlap about halfway from that original row you make. Same thing, nice, tight, slow circles so the color can get packed in very nice. Here, as you see, 1, he probably went too quickly. 2, probably wasn't making nice, tight circles. And 3, wasn't overlapping enough so that it will be a solid color. That's why you get the patches that he has here. Good thing about this tattoo, besides the design, because we established that's not good, this tattoo, once it's fully healed, will be easy to be fixed. Covered is a different story, especially within the space parameters that he has. But to fix it up, make some of the lines thicker, make them clean, repack the color, it would look 1,000 times better with a retouch. So that's it for that one. I didn't talk a lot of mess on that one. I don't know why. Maybe I'm losing my touch. But this one is kind of more, it's straightforward. Design, fucked up. Technique, not the worst, but could be better. Now let's move on to our favorite tattoos. I have a couple back to back. Our hand tattoos. You know, we love the tattoos on the hand. So let's see what we got. Doing impossible cover up. I will agree. That was pretty impossible. Let's break this one down a little bit. Doing impossible cover up. This is what he's covering up. It is pretty much just a black hand. at this point, which I will say is a very difficult cover up. Being on the hand makes it a little bit more difficult because hand tattoos tend to fade. Like we said multiple times before, especially around the outer edges. So this part of the thumb, this part of the hand, and then the knuckles, the outer part of the hand fades quite a bit. With that being said, the design they chose to cover it with could work pretty well. I've done quite a bit of Scream masks. Yes, the mask is white, but because it is a horror movie theme thingy bob, you can go dark. You can go very, very dark on this tattoo. Scream also has the hood and then the opening of the mouth, the eyes, and the nose, which are straight black pretty much. So that would also help with the cover up. The only part you would have to worry about is the middle lighter areas. First and foremost, can we please stop doing the skeleton fingers? I've done skeleton fingers a minimum of 15 times. To me, they never look good. And then also, my biggest pet peeve about them is the fact that so many people get them. Why does everybody want something that somebody else already has? Especially, they want to copy it completely. You see a million people with this shit. Why do you want it too? Why? Why? Be original. One way, somehow. Just be your own person for once. Please, I'm begging you at this point. The inside of the mouth, the inside of the eyes, and the inside of the nose, and the cape hood thingy is pretty much just black. So he kind of missed the mark when it came to that because it's not solid black like it could have been in order to help with the cover up. He tried to do a little bit of shading on the hood, wasn't needed. You could have just blacked that out. The mask itself, inside eyes, nose, mouth, it is also not solid black. That is probably because he was not able to make it solid black. It looks like he used it, but it looks like he did it wrong or overworked it, so it has that grayish tint to it. So when this heals, this will also fade very badly and will also need to be covered up. Bad decision on bad decision. You just dig in a hole, man, and you're 5 foot deep. You got one more chance and you're done. The white part of the mask, from what we can see, it looks like he didn't do anything to it. Like there's no shading in it at all. There's no shape to it. All he did was outline white in certain areas to try to help with the cover up. I will second the motion that it did not help at all whatsoever. So for this tattoo, I wish I had 2 more hands so I can give it 4 thumbs down.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
I'm gonna slash you, gas you, put another hole in your ass, you spill your bloods and guts on the walls, play tennis with your balls. I think that's how it goes. If you're a client and you work with your hands a lot and you have really rough hands, I would suggest to not get the hand tattooed because it is going to fall out more than if you had soft hands. Usually that would exclude most men because most men have really rough hands, except for your boy. I got soft little baby girly hands. I don't know why. I don't lotion them up. I don't do nothing special to them. I think it's because I wear gloves 12 hours a day that they're just super, super soft. I have softer hands than most women I know. Is that a flex? Yes. Are y'all jealous? I know you are. So don't pretend like you not. I have nice nails though too, huh? You know you like them. I ain't bit these motherfuckers since I was like 12. But enough about me. Let's move on to this next beautiful, super amazing hand tattoo I know you guys are ready for. Oh no. Oh no. You know what's funny? Even though I just saved this video, I already forgot about the fact that he had no glove on and you could see the hand that he's working with. Can we say Technic shot in 3, 2, 1? Technic shot. Woo! Yeah, nah, that's fucked up. Whoa, it looks like he has a brand new tattoo on his own hand. I wonder if he did it himself, my friend. Look, he even got the little, we all know about the pinky nail. Man, come on, what are you doing? 1996? Okay, he a little bit young buck. Okay, besides this hand that looks like he's been digging in dirt for the last 10 years, let's move on. Let's review this video as a whole, shall we? Epic fail. So he was going for the paper towel wipe down reveal that we love so much. No glove on the left hand. It looks like his index finger on the right hand glove is ripped, so might as well count that out too. So he goes to wipe. It didn't Now he's ripping it purposely, and then he's rubbing his crack fingers, rubbing on the tattoo itself. And the kicker is this is like perfect. You know what I mean? I don't trust. I don't know what it says on top. I'm sorry. I try to be as intellectual as I can. If you know what that says, let me know. There's an X, whatever that says, line over don't trust. It kind of speaks for itself. You got the word don't trust on your hand by someone you shouldn't be trusting. By someone you shouldn't be trusting to do your tattoo. I think that takes the cake. Again, it speaks for itself. There's really not much I can say in that manner, but the best part of this tattoo is that red X in the corner. The lettering is too thick, very wonky. That division line in the middle is very, very shaky, very not consistent. Besides that, I think the biggest worry we have with this tattoo is if they are going to be infected with the bubonic plague after getting it touched with that non-gloved hand. This is another one where I don't think I have much of an introduction for. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and play this one, right?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, and you just can't get it.
That's it, guys. That's all you get. You don't get the process. You don't get the stencil part. You don't get the wipe down. You just get a video of what it is. But let's address the elephant in the room, if you don't mind.
Francine, happy birthday.
He would have been better off if this was just a blackout half sleeve. Putting the roses, it did nothing. It did nothing to help. At the very least, I would hope that it looks this way because it is a cover-up tattoo. Because if it is, then it will give us a rhyme or reason for it to be pretty much solid black. Let's move forward a little bit so we get the other side. More roses. All we can do is state the obvious, right? It is black. It is pretty much only black. He would have probably been happier. Well, I don't know how happy he is. I would be happier if it was just solid black. And then maybe in the future, he could do that thing where they go over it with white to make it look like the roses, the flowers, whatever, or a design. And I think those look 1,000% cooler than this. Again, besides that, there's just no artistic flavor, no salt, no pepper, nothing in it to make it cool. And then this back part of the arm. You already went this far. Why not color in the elbow? You could put another rose right there on top of the elbow so it wouldn't, well, it would be straight black because as we can see, that's kind of the theme we're going for. But to go around, to make a U-turn around the elbow like this is crazy work. I see a lot of people that want to avoid the ditch of the elbow and then of course the elbow itself. It's kind of understandable because it does hurt a little bit more than the other parts of the arm. But for you to completely just go around the elbow, man, come on now. We're gonna have to man up one day, and today was the day to do it. This is what it looks like. He made the stencil, he lined it, and did the background in one session. Then on a second session or third or however many other sessions, on this session, he went in and shaded in the roses. If that was the case, that is a good process to do something like this. That way, if you know the background is going to be straight black, do it first so you can see how black it actually is. Then you could do the inside pieces, in this case roses. You're supposed to make sure that the roses are not as dark as the background, so you can get a very good contrast between the black background and the lighter, the foreground, whatever you want to call it. So he was on a good run, but he tripped over a hurdle somewhere. I feel bad for this guy. This whole arm is scarred. The entire thing is scarred throughout. This is one of those where you have to get it removed. There's really no way to fix this or cover it unless you do the full blackout, get it packed in correctly, and then go over it with the white, like I said before, to do whatever design you want. Those two, removal or that, is the only options this guy has to fix his tattoo. So now we're on to the last one of the day. This is a full back piece. Let's go ahead and watch this one, okay? Why? Can we all have a silent moment for the lost ones of this video? Thank you. This is blasphemy of the umph degree. It's it's a the freaking the title says it all. A waste of pain. I'm genuinely lost. Why is it some of the worst tattoos are the biggest tattoos? Why are we here? Humanity, please stop doing bullshit. Like I wouldn't know how to react if this was on me and I saw it in the mirror after X amount of hours of sitting there in pain, getting this shit done, and then looking over my shoulder. Look back at it. Not that way, nasty. To see this in the mirror, oh, my heart would be broken. It's a liger. It has tiger stripes, lion mane, but it's only triangle. It's only triangles. The mane, the hair is yeah. The most shading on this thing is the blacked out nose and the snout area of the tiger, of the liger. But as we know, our favorite part of all these fucked up tattoos is that he put the color in the eyes. This is a very trendy thing on this channel, apparently. The worse it is, the more color they put in the eyes. This one is red. Remember before? He's probably a badass. He don't play no games. Don't disrespect him because he has a tiger on his back with red bloodshot eyes. I'm legit lost at this point. If y'all have anything to say about this tattoo specifically, please let me know in the comments. You guys that comment on my other videos have some funny stuff to say, and I genuinely like to read what you guys say. So if you have anything on this one, please do not hesitate. I would love to hear your thoughts or read your thoughts on this tattoo. I feel like I have nothing I can add to make it better. This one is a career-ending tattoo for sure. This is the tattoo that somebody does and you start to rethink your life choices. The person getting the tattoo, I mean, if the guy doing the tattoo, if this is not his first tattoo, I don't know why anybody would get a tattoo from him. Because who in their right mind is getting a tattoo from somebody, no matter how you know them, without seeing any previous work? If this man takes a picture of this and shows somebody to promote himself, hey, I do tattoos, you want to get one? And this is what they show them, and they come to get a tattoo, they deserve tuberculosis, okay? Because that's the dumbest decision you could make in your life. Before I get too mean and say more than I should say, because that's not nice and I'm trying to be a better person, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna be quiet. I don't want to be put on a hit list for talking too much mess and hurting somebody's feelings. So let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut my mouth and do my little bitch ass intro, okay? So that's the video, you guys. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you guys watched it. I hope you guys finished the whole video, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be seeing this message. So I could say this: fuck you from the bottom up, twist and spin on it, do a handstand, no lube. So for every and anybody that finished the video, got to this point, and you are part of the empire because you hit that subscribe button, I appreciate you. You have upgraded from a pawn to a rook. And if you like this video and then you share it to other people, you upgrade it to a fucking knight. So if you want to upgrade to a higher place in this empire, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I have nothing else to say but to leave you guys with, I love you guys more than this guy likes getting back shots. Thank you, bye.